Hello there, ladies and gentle ladies, and yeah, welcome back to Freelancer. Okay, so for those of you who didn't watch that previous episode fully, which I completely understand, if I had a 1 hour 20-minute gameplay video dropped onto my dashboard on YouTube, chances are I wouldn't probably read all of it. So essentially what happened is that after parting with Junie, we actually went for a pretty long trip. We went to the Tau 23 system to take a look at what Java and the Freeport 10 sell. The answer is not a lot. So what I did, I basically took a small excursion around Kasari, all the way around Kasari back to New Tokyo, where we are currently, and in the process I looted a bunch of wrecks, talked about a bunch of bunch of things, and so in the end we have 1.33 million credits. During this time I also discovered the fact that I can't really buy a saber or a eagle in the single player campaign at this point, because I am current level 14, and the ship is actually purchasable at level 30, so there's that. Anyway, this marks our 9th hour worth of gameplay. I didn't even notice that, but, well, there you go. Basically, what I did for that double episode, I made sure that we don't have to wait between missions anymore in terms of, money. So.
You came.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder if we were partners anymore.
I just had to dig a little deeper than I thought. Trent, I heard from Lord Hakira. He says that the Proteus Tome and all of the museum artifacts have now come under the personal control of Governor Takagi. Hakira can't help us.
What do you mean? That's why we came.
You have to understand Kusari customs. Hakira is a lord. His position gives him power, but it also limits him. There's only so much he can do before he violates the station. Anyway, I'm onto something, but you're gonna have to trust me on this one. If we do this, we do it together, understand? Are you in?
Still tempted to say decline, but okay.
Why not? I've come this far.
I should have probably read that, actually.
Thank you. Ozu, this is Trent, the man I told you about.
Ah, Mr. Trent. Junko speaks highly of you. Please, sit.
Thanks.
Since Junko's departure to Liberty, many things have changed here. The old ways are dying out as we become more of a melting pot of cultures. Do you understand?
I do.
The one thing that has not changed is the face of treachery. It is something that we have fought for many generations.
Ozu is a lieutenant in the Blood Dragons, a counter-political group that opposes the Shogun.
The reason the Blood Dragons have survived is because of our ability to adapt and change, to outmaneuver the stronger opponent. This would not be possible without carefully nurtured relationships, Mr. Trent. Which brings me to you. I am told that you and the Order seek a certain artifact.
That's right. The Proteus Tome. It's fallen under the control of Governor Takagi.
Yes, Takagi. He has been acting strangely, even for him, since his return from Rhineland. Our sources now say that there is a secret transport being loaded with these artifacts, bound from Takagi, back to the Chancellor. We believe the Proteus Tome is one of those on board.
How much time do we have?
Little. Particularly since Takagi himself may be on that transport.
He's defecting?
We believe so. With an offering to his new lord and master, the Chancellor. Our vendetta with Takagi is an old one. Unfortunately, we may have only this one last opportunity to repay him for his crimes. Mr. Trent, here is what I propose. You and the Order shall have what you desire, if you help rid us of Takagi.
Trent, Takagi is a traitor to his people.
He deserves to die. Do us this service.
Agreed.
Excellent. We leave at once.
That was easy. So, honestly, I would really like to grab a new ship, if it is at all possible.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is
I have a
Shinagawa.
feeling
You
that
are cleared
it
for
might
launch.
not be.
Good luck out there.
Mr. Trent, we will take the trade lane from here to the Honshu Gate.
Coordinates received. Trent, take point.
My sources tell me that Takagi's transport is currently docked at the Yukawa shipyard in Honshu. It is heavily guarded. Apparently they are taking additional cargo on board.
Is it the tome?
That is very possible. Yukawa is a Kishiro base, and Takagi owns a large portion of that organization.
Well, this is going to be interesting. How do I fare against that in a challenger?
We are not going through the jump gate, Mr. Trent. Blood Dragon fighters are awaiting us at a nearby jump hole. I'm uploading the coordinates.
Why are we taking a jump hole?
Takagi is a powerful man, Junko. He has spies everywhere. If we want to have a chance to capture the transport, we need to take them by surprise.
You know, we could have jumped out of that trade lane, sir. There's something about this, like this specific music theme that is very soothing.
We have you in range. Standing by for orders.
Enter formation and follow us to the jump hole.
Entering formation.
Set course for the jump hole.
Only 3 ships?
One.
The Blood Dragons are small in numbers, Junko, but they are the best fighter pilots in the colonies.
I'm really sad that Disco has a huge discrepancy between roleplay skill and
There is the
PvP
jump hole,
skill.
Mr. Trent. Please
One does
go
not
first.
usually overdo the other. So playing a elite fighter faction is somewhat tricky, because what happens when you don't, you know, don't perform well?
Report.
The transport is still docking with Yukawa, Ozu-sensei, but it looked like they were about to leave. I counted
Ozu-senpai.
multiple heavy weapon platforms and strong fighter protection. It won't be easy.
We don't have any time to waste. Let's go.
What's our plan?
We have to hit them quickly and decisively. First, we target the weapon platforms, then the fighter escorts.
How do we get to
What
the
do we do?
transport?
Shoot red!
We have a strike force positioned on Yukawa that will seize control of the transport. Once we've eliminated the fighters, our people will fly the transport out of there.
Understood.
The nebula will cover us most of the way, but the final approach will be in open space.
Okay,
We
so
will have to fly as
platforms
fast as
first.
possible before the scanners detect us. Every second will count. There is the shipyard. Is everybody ready?
Dragon 1, ready to engage.
Dragon 2, ready.
I'm ready,
Spazzy
Ozu.
Dragon ready.
Our first targets are the weapon platforms. All ships, engage.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
One of their fighters is down. Engage the other fighters.
Incoming missile. Shield restored.
Another escort fighter destroyed. Hold on. I will report from the strike team.
That's actually...
Pick up the
that took a
Takagi
chunk out of
and
me.
have them pinned down.
The first platform is gone.
Quickly, take out the other one. We're taking heavy fire from its turrets.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess I'll have to just...
Got
Yeah,
another
okay.
one.
Incoming missile.
The second platform is down. Ozu to strike team. Operation is a go. All ships take out the escort fighters.
Okay.
Shield restored.
all ships. The strike team has successfully taken over the transport. Disengage and protect the transport. Strike team,
Ow.
what is your status?
We lost 2 of our men, Sensei, but it was worth it. The cargo...
What do you mean it was worth it?
Diamonds and thousands of artifacts.
Excellent. Proceed into the nebula.
Well. I have. I already did that. Come on, baby. Shift this thing into high gear. Hello? Game? Then enter formation with the transport. Okay. There we go. Okay, it was the NPC that was holding us up. Ugh. I'm really wondering what my next ship should be.
Scanning. Cargo.
Maximum weapons class 6. 360. Sorry, 3600. I need to double check what the bounty hunter one was. Yeah, I took some damage in that mission, though. I really think it was just because I was being a dumbass and just standing in front of the weapons platform. Skillfully!
Warning. Sensor efficiency reduced.
Big brain time.
4 hostiles dead ahead, Sensei.
Yes.
Junko, Mr. Trent, we have to destroy these fighters before we jump.
Understood. Come on, Trent.
Come on, what?
My target is taking damage.
Warning. Sensor
Where is
efficiency
he now?
reduced.
Oh!
I have a visual.
The asshole dodged it.
Proceed to the jump hole. We should be safe now.
You know, I think these circular torpedoes are really going to help me that much. Maybe against storyline mission NPCs, they're gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure at some point it's not going to be that good. Where are we? Shigoku? Oh. Shigoku. Very nice. Why are we going so slow, Judy? Put more power to the engines. Can I say that?
This is the jump hole to the Chugoku system. Mr. Trent, please go first.
Dock.
Nyum. Ah, yes. Thank you.
Identify yourself, or you will be destroyed. This is Lieutenant Ozu. Stand down, patrol. We have captured Takagi's transport and are escorting it back to Kyoto as ordered. Yes, Sensei. We are almost there. Junko, Mr. Trent, follow me.
I have the coordinates. Trent, you take the lead. Where are we going?
To Kyoto.
Kyoto? Trent, that's the legendary home of the Blood Dragons. I don't know anyone who's ever seen it. Ozu, you honor us.
The honor is ours.
Yeah. Damn straight. Every single faction, maybe with the exceptions of the Farmers Alliance, amazingly different from all of the other criminal factions that we have in, you know, in Sirius in general.
Here we will celebrate our victory over Takagi and Edo. Here you shall receive what you came for. I will see you
Here,
shortly.
I will buy a better ship, maybe.
Lieutenant Ozu, this is amazing. How long have the Blood Dragons been here in this asteroid?
Several generations. But with Takagi eliminated, the Edo shogunate is weaker, and our victory is near.
Pardon me, Lieutenant.
Excuse me.
Tell me, how long have you known Ozu?
You mean, was he always a radical in the Blood Dragons? No. When I knew him, he was to be a promising political student at the Kusari Academy.
What happened?
People are changed by their world, Trent. Rarely vice versa. Ozu's living proof of that.
Yeah. I'm afraid we have been deceived. This was the right shipment, but we have neither the artifacts nor Takagi. He was not on the transport as we were led to believe. Something has changed.
So what do we do now?
I will make the necessary inquiries. For now, I suggest that you occupy yourselves with whatever diversions we can offer.
So the question is...
Well, I can't just sit here. Maybe the Blood Dragons could use a little help.
Joining the ranks of the radical left?
I'm not on assignment anymore, Trent. I get to see how the other side lives. You know, it wouldn't hurt you to get out there for a while either. Maybe take some missions. From the sound of things, it may be a while. Don't worry. I'll let you know when we hear something.
So, here's the question. I have 1.3 million credits in my pocket. Does the mission just skip forward? Ah, actually, yeah, rumors. What kind of haircut is that? Bartender? Dude?
Glad you made it back, Trent. Good to see you again.
Thanks a lot. Any action going on?
Samura's plan was to open Hokkaido to gas mining in order to compete with the GMG, a partner whom they have exploited for centuries. I assure you that Hokkaido will not be a good place for Samura to do business for many years to come. The GMG will make sure of that. Mission result success. As it should be. So, about that ship. So, I can actually purchase the Hawk. But I do not want the Hawk. Because the Hawk does not have room for my torpedo. Right. Time to address some comments. In the previous episode, I was asked, in terms of ship design, ignoring the stats, in terms of design, which ships and which weapons I like the most. So, that is a very tricky thing to answer.
Repair complete.
And I will try to do it justice.
Loaded into cargo
But
hold.
basically it comes down to the existing technology through which the ships are displayed. So, I mean, in Freelancer, I would say that design-wise I've always been fascinated with Bretonian ships. The only problem is that the Freelancer engine from 2003 does not really make them justice. Like, if we had Freelancer in 2020 using all the technologies that we have right now, the Bretonnian ships would be the most interesting. But in Freelancer, swooping lines and curves is just not something you can do much. I would probably say I do enjoy just the simplicity of the, you know, the civilian lines, starting from the Starflyer and just ending with the Eagle. I think that in terms of actual, you know, there's something about that Spartan kind of simplicity that I really like about those ship designs. And the fact that you can trace down the geology about it is pretty freaking well. In terms of guns, that will also be a huge asterisk, because I would say that I really like the particle and neutron cannons, the ones that sound like, you know, the Capship Razors, for example, right? The asterisk there is that it's probably a very recent kind of preference, because back in the day, I only had these, you know, two very tinny speakers for my PC, so I wouldn't be really able to, you know, appreciate them to the point that I would do now. So,
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Kyoto. Everything's a go for launch. Good flying.
next level requirements. Okay, so I see. It adds on top. I did not know this, but it adds the missions on top of the current standing. So even if I had like 100 million credits, it would still require me to obtain like 30,000 more. That's a very smart design choice, I would say. So the question is, yeah, see, this is what I was fearing. With Kasari staple, like with our attack, the whole of Kasari is now hostile to us. So that's a thing that has happened. Well, I should have gotten that ship before. I'm actually...
Acknowledged. Your request
I spent an hour, like, I spent 2 hours running around yesterday. Or either the day before yesterday. No, yesterday, technically speaking. And I didn't buy myself the next ship, so here I am. Okay, whatever. Let's just burn through a mission. Let's just do an assassination mission just to make things go fast. Oh, what else? I guess with the same simplicity, I would say Liberty ships in general are also very nice. I mean,
objective is at the mission waypoint. See the nav map for further details.
I would say that the Liberty capital ships mostly are my favorite. I mean, I have nothing against the siege cruiser, but it is just a space gun. I think whoever designed the first Liberty assault battlecruiser, they did a very good job. It kind of looked like a space diesel engine, but I mean, there you go. It's still pretty fine. So let's see.
We read that your primary target's not there. Keep fighting until we can pick it up again. You do not want a piece of me.
Yes, yes, I do. That's why I'm here.
I'm gonna give you one chance. This is the mission
No.
commission. Do not let your target escape. Target destroyed. Mission commission signing off.
Damn straight. Yeah, this kind of makes me wonder how far can I work with the Starkiller torpedo launcher that I have. I mean, at some point, I'm bound to start, you know, getting NPCs that are impossible to kill with this thing in one shot, and the game is not going to be as easy anymore. Then again, I am going to be completely honest with you. I really am not playing this for the challenge, because there really is none. Like, consider the amount of times I died so far in this Let's Play. All of them have not been in direct combat. Like, in mission combat. Okay, one more. Let's apprehend someone. So, there's something different about the people Junie knows in this system. They're so strong in their convictions, kind of makes me want to forget about all the trivial things. That reminds me, I still haven't gotten paid! Spoken like a true freelancer.
Alpha 1-1, this is Kyoto. Everything's a go for launch. Good luck out there.
But, there we go.
We've uploaded the mission waypoint into your nav map. Refer to it for more instructions.
I've been thinking about what kind of Let's Play to do after Freelancer, and I'm kinda tempted to try Crusader Kings too. I think it might be interesting because I was never good at the game, and I was never aggressive in my playstyle of the game. But I don't know, I've never tried to record it. Maybe I'll record like a test session with, you know, non-recorded narration over it as I would narrate a normal video. And see how it goes.
It appears he's not there. Hold off his cronies until we can locate him.
If you've come for my leader, we're gonna have a problem.
How did I... I'll just flick that torpedo. Oh. That was my bad. Oh, wow. Well, I'm being an embarrassment.
Good job. We think the target might be at the waypoint we've uploaded to your nav map.
Well, there we go. We have multi-layer missions now.
It appears he's not there.
Yeah, there we go.
Hold off his cronies until we can locate him.
If you take me on, you will get bloody.
No,
I promise.
no, I doubt it. Oh, that was way too far.
Failure.
I was going to shoot the last one, but he avoided me. What a shame. I don't have to use more ammo on you. So yeah, the new video for Apex Legends Season 4 is dropped, and oh boy. Edgy, dude. I don't know. I've never had a love for horribly edgy characters, and that's me saying when I was playing a character named Andrew Mort back in Liberty Rogues. I looked up the Wikipedia article that I made for the Discovery Wiki, and it's like, well, did I write this? Well, first of all, I wrote like shit. Maybe I should go back and retouch on it.
Understood. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 3. Submit your designation. This is Dragon's Silver.
Very doubtful, though. Ah, yeah, there we go. Level 16. Much better. Oh, getting some good guns.
Loaded
Let's
into
grab all
cargo
this,
hold.
all of this. Everything else is just fine. Okay, do I meet Junie at the bar?
I'm glad you have arrived. I have news. As we feared, Governor Takagi is indeed alive. I am told that he has secretly left the palace and has moved the artifacts to his fortified retreat, a remote planetoid with many defenses. But I have come up with a plan that should get us both what we want. Shall we proceed?
Yes, of course.
Okay, let's do it. Have you told Junie yet?
This is for us alone, Mr. Trent.
I see.
Come, we have no time to waste. My attack squad is ready. I'll brief you in space.
Okay, let's do it. 30 minutes in. Ah, screw it, let's do it. I think you guys are already used to long episodes by now.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Kyoto. You are cleared for launch. Good luck out there.
Mr. Trent, my informants report that Takagi is preparing to leave his fortress. We have a little time. Takagi's arch is only one system away from here, in Tohoku. The Blood Dragons discovered a jump hole to there over 20 years ago. I'm uploading the coordinates.
And there we go, let's go. I know the mission that is going to happen right now, and I think out of all of them, it's my most favorite one. So that's why I'm not hesitant like that.
Ozu, I heard you're leaving. What's going on?
We are attempting to retrieve the Proteus Tome, Junko. We're flying to Takagi's arch.
No, that's suicide. The arch is too well defended.
This is our last chance, Junko. Takagi is leaving for Rhineland.
There must be another way.
We have decided to attack Takagi's base with full force. We will find the tome and kill Takagi. Wish us luck. Ozu out.
Just don't get yourselves killed.
We're approaching the hole now.
You're not my
Bring us
marriage
very close
counselor.
to his
You don't
base.
tell me what to do.
There
We're
it
not
is, Mr.
married
Trent.
yet, woman.
Go ahead and jump. A fighter wing is awaiting us on the other side.
I kind of really wish I did have a better ship. Not a Griffin, though. Hell no. Yeah, as I was saying, really like this mission, and that's the reason why I'm continuing this recording. This system in general is nice.
There is a lot of activity in this system, Lieutenant. Takagi has drastically increased his patrols within the last few hours. It almost seems like he is expecting an attack.
We're flying to a nearby outpost of the Blood Dragons. I'm uploading the coordinates.
Mr. Trent, take the lead. We'll follow you.
We have to be careful. This system is littered with hidden defense systems and patrol wings. No contacts so far. Maybe we're lucky. Outpost Ryuko, this is Lieutenant Ozu.
Lieutenant, we have monitored your operation and are standing by. Our forces are at your disposal. Long-range radar indicates that there are a large number of ships assembled in the area near the arch. It appears Takagi is leaving his fortress.
If Takagi escapes, we'll forever miss our opportunity to retrieve the tome and end that demon's life. We have to hurry.
We are uploading the coordinates of the arch into your neural net. Long live the dragons!
Dragon 2, you know his base defenses. What is our best option?
You and Mr. Trent should approach from beneath the base. Located there is a large cylindrical stabilizer used to reinforce the structure of the planetoid. The safest approach would be through this opening. We will attempt to occupy his forces and draw them away from the base. That should buy you enough time to break in, hopefully unnoticed.
Ooh, that's a lot of them.
Track failure.
Come on, joust me.
Tractor failure.
Oh wow, thanks, Rock.
Tractor failure.
There we go. So, from beneath the base. Okay.
Tractor
Can do that.
failure.
Ah, yes.
Mr. Trent,
I like
this
this.
is the Tohoku Planetary Arch. Once one of the wonders of Kusari ingenuity. Now it is a fortress of deceit and evil. Dragons, proceed to the target.
So, proceeding from below then. Shield generators, though. LSF satellite?
I am picking up several contacts. We have to destroy those ships. Engage!
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
Nah, this is fine. Ooh, those are guns.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Damn it! Lieutenant Ozu, make your run!
Make my run where? What am I looking for?
We got the first one.
Got the what? I don't think they even mentioned the freaking generators. I'm just attacking them on principle.
We lost another ship! Ozu, you have to get into the arch now! We can't hold them back!
This is Dragon 1, ready to assist. Dragon 1, we must take out these gunboats at all costs.
Missile.
What are they
Understood.
doing?
Long live the Blood Dragons! We're being picked off like flies! Ozu, you have to hurry! Dragons, engage!
So what am I doing?
Quick, land on the arch.
Dog.
Good work.
There we go.
Do you think Takagi's gone?
We'll soon find out.
And once more, I'm really hoping that in another world we had a FPS kind of thing here.
Some plan. Just shoot everything. I could have done that myself.
Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best.
The dome?
There.
I know what's going on. For some reason, it's the music. Sorry. Forgot to actually save the damn thing. Oh. Seriously?
The Proteus tome.
And how do you
Now
know
for
that's it?
Takagi.
Think it will be that easy, do you?
Well, as you said, sometimes the simplest solutions.
Oh.
Neural gas. Locked.
Not for long. Stand back.
Chunky boy.
breathtaking, isn't it? It is one of a kind, much like this. You and your dragon friend here have broken into my home and killed my servants to deprive me of the Proteus storm and my life. Why? Why? No. Keep your seat. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Not until we have had a chance to talk, Mr. Trent. Leave us.
So, what's to keep me from killing you right now and taking the tome?
I think I'm more than a match for the two of you. On the other hand, maybe I should even the odds.
Ozu!
Be sure, Mr. Trent. Do you really know with whom you are dealing? You're going to tell me what I want to know. About the tome, the order, everything.
New. It's time to make like a tree and leave. Okay, now we just need to set the sound effect back to normal. Ah yes, the station's on fire.
We have to get back to Kyoto. I'm sending you the jump hole coordinates. Hurry.
You don't have to tell me twice. Whoa. Well, that was interesting.
What the? My radar is showing new enemies.
Alright, people, here we go. All escorts engage.
Oh,
Trent, I need help over here.
We are on our way to your position.
Acknowledged. Trent, watch yourself. This is gonna get rough.
Incoming missile.
Hostile ship is in sight.
I just hit one of ours. Oh, beautiful. Nothing really changes in that regard.
Tracker failure. Incoming missile.
Ah, yes.
Incoming missile.
Hey! You bumped my target! That's good. Shoot them until they die.
My target is burning up.
God damn, Judy.
Target is going down.
Incoming.
Got him. That should set them back for a while. We have to get the hell out of here. Come on.
You don't have to tell me
Wait.
twice.
Where's Ozu?
He didn't make it. He sacrificed his life to end Tekagi's reign.
How?
He was killed by a nomad. We only know a few things about them. They are a species with the ability to possess humans. and have been slowly infiltrating the colonies. It appears that they are mostly targeting high-ranking government and military officials. Tekaki was one of these people. Up until today, no one had ever seen a nomad and lived to talk about it. We can talk about this more later. I will explain when we are in Chugoku.
Dock.
We've reached the jump hole.
Allowed.
Mr. Trent, please go first.
Dock. Docking not allowed.
I've been used to the name Nomad for such a long time, I really didn't think about the connotations of it. So, when he says, by a creature called a Nomad, it's like, Wanderer.
Lord Hakeda, what is going on? How long have you known about these nomads?
Before we ever met, the Order was founded to protect us from the nomads. About 2 months ago, a Rhineland expedition to an uncharted planet found something. Soon after that, key positions in the Rhineland government were replaced, and Rhineland's politics became more and more aggressive. We believe these nomads attempted to infiltrate the Liberty government when Admiral Schultzky came to visit Manhattan. We had to prevent this at all costs, which is why we destroyed the Donau. We're approaching Kyoto. This is Lord Hakeda. We are on approach.
We have been awaiting you for some time, Lord Hakera. What news do you bring?
Everyone's dead.
Was successful. We have the Proteus Tome and Lord Tekagi is dead. But we paid a high price for this. Lieutenant Ozu is gone.
Understood. Long live the dragons. His sacrifice was not in vain. You are cleared to land.
Dock.
Roger that. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 2.
I know this is hard to absorb, Mr. Trent, but Rhineland is not our only enemy in this conflict. More sacrifices are being made than you will ever hear in the news. Men like Ozu are dying every day.
Can you really be so callous about him being killed like that?
He knew the risks.
Well, I didn't. Why didn't anyone tell me?
What? That we were being invaded by an alien force we didn't understand? That we had finally come up against something that was more powerful than our own hubris? Would that have helped? That's why the Order was formed, Trent. The peace we are fighting for. That's why it was so important for you and brave Ozu to get that thing at all costs. Because it's important to the nomads. There. Now you know. How does it feel, Freelancer?
Edgy. I mean, to be fair, he is completely right. It's like, what would you have said if someone just told you that? Okay, ladies and gents, this video has ended up being much longer than I thought it would be. And so with that in mind, I'm going to restock on all the things, and I will poke you later. The Spazzy Dragon, fly safe.